Easy. You hear about Hackamania?
Everybody's talking about Hackamania. Are you kidding me?
I know. Everyone knows it's hackamania.com. But what they might not know is if they want to save 10% on their tickets, use the promo code CREEP. Now,
That's awesome.
The Creep Off is obviously a phenomenal podcast that everyone loves, but the Creep Off Live is next level. Missing this, there'll be such a FOMO if you miss out on this. May 9th through 11th, Las Vegas, Nevada. Come join us, hackamania.com. All right, let's get this shit started. Hola, creepos, and welcome to the Creep Off. Vinny Paulino is on vacation, so filling in for him is my boy Eric Zane from the Eric Zane Show podcast. And who are these broadcasters? What's up, Eric?
Who are these broadcasters? This is awesome, man. We have consistently pushed our numbers over 100, and to us stiffs like Christian and I, that's massive.
I know. I love when people make fun of you. They'll get on there in the comments and be like, oh, there's only 120 people watching this. You guys are like, yeah, it's fucking 120 people watching this right now. It's amazing.
Well, I mean, I if I may digress or just a tangent off, when that show started, everyone who commented hated us.
Right.
Hated us.
I'm sorry about that, by the way. I was being very rude.
Yeah, no,
I should have just texted you instead of putting it in the comment section.
I don't blame you. And now it's like they actually like us, Karl. They like us.
I like it a lot, and I loved the halftime show last night during the Super Bowl. There was a special WATB halftime show. If you haven't seen it, go check it out because Jackie Martling's on there, and we had a brand new cameo from Stuttering John, an exclusive cameo, and Shuli was on with us, checking that out. Now, the one complaint I have about it, and I know that this isn't your department, this is Christian Blatt's department. Why was it over an hour long?
Well, interestingly, that Christian loves to go long.
I was trying to watch it. The third quarter is starting, and it's still in the middle of the cameo thing. I'm like, all right, well, I can't keep watching this. I got to go watch the football game now. What's he doing?
Oh, yeah. He has never been one to keep it short.
No, obviously not. Well, speaking of the Super Bowl, how did you feel the game went? Were you excited about the outcome?
Yeah, because the Chiefs got fucked in the ass. Of course I was happy. It was great.
Oh, same here. We were all ecstatic at my house. Now, I parlayed the Eagles with the over. Rarely do I get something like that right. So I am bragging about that was my parlay, and it did come through. But, because I'm an idiot, I had to make all these little prop bets and shit on top of that. And I thought Barkley was going to run all over the Chiefs, so I got screwed on that.
Okay, yeah, he was held in check. I mean, I guess he had almost 100 yards total from scrimmage, but yeah, he was held in check rushing the ball for the most part.
It was pedestrian. They were stuffing him. That was the one thing the Chiefs game planned for. They had no idea how to move the football, but they could stop Saquon Barkley, so they had that going for him.
Did you say Saquon Barkley?
Yeah.
That's not how you say that.
Say it then.
Saquon.
Yeah. That's
you
what
said
I said.
Saquon, like
that's
Paul Sack.
No, like sack the quarterback, Barkley.
No.
Why are you saying it wrong?
It's not Sa.
You're a professional broadcaster. You do a show about broadcasting. You can't say the name right?
There is no one watching.
What is wrong with you?
Who calls
what
him
happened to you?
Saquon Barkley, you asshole.
By the way, I want to make a quick programming note that Danny, our review girl, cannot make it either. No Danny, no Vinny, so we'll do the results on next week's episodes of the Creep Off. We'll get the results of our most recent
What the fuck is going on
votes.
here?
Dude, you know what I had to do this past week? I had to get my chest waxed. Do you ever do that?
No, I've never. Why would you do that?
It was a consequence. I spun the wheel of consequences.
Oh, okay.
And Vinny put that on there.
That hurts.
It's not pleasant, especially over the nipples. Not pleasant.
Oh.
And then like your skin breaks out in hives and shit.
Yeah, it does. I'm glad that you go through with it. I love that element of the wheel of consequences, that you aren't idiots about it. You know.
Well, some people complain that I take too long to do my consequences. But it's done. It has been done. I do have a very bare chest right now.
Oh my God. Fantastic.
Bizarre.
Fantastic.
All right. I want to start off. We're going to do a Scum parade today, and then we're going to check out a cop cam with my boy EZ, and then we'll get the hell out of here. I want to start off with a little Scum parade action.
Watch out for the Scum Parade. Oh no, it's the Scum Parade. Look out for the Scum Parade. Making Vinny's day. His day.
Starting off in Alberta, Canada, with a guy named Blake McPhee. He got involved in a fight in an East Village pub and eatery in Fort McMurray, Alberta, and it spilled out into the street where McPhee's trousers got pulled down. Now, he's fighting with security officers. He's fighting with police show up, and his pants come off, and it's very cold right now in Alberta, Canada. I'm sure you know that.
Sure.
It's quite north of where you are.
Right on.
And he goes down on the pavement, icy pavement. His dick got stuck. His dick froze to the pavement. You know, like a Christmas Story? Imagine that, but like with your dick.
Well, yeah, if you have extremely dry ice and your dick is inevitably usually a little warm and moist, like
Yeah.
that's just like sticking your tongue onto it. So stuck soft dick there on the ice. Okay, got it.
He was stuck there for 20 minutes with his penis. Finally, police and security guards forced him up, leaving some skin behind in the process.
Oh,
Would you like hot water or something? There's got to be a way.
Yeah, somebody
to
could
melt
spit
that.
on it. If Vinny was there, he could have done that.
Could have got the Haktua girl over there to help him out. So he wrote on Facebook, man, I don't know how I get myself in these fucked up situations. Guess that's what I get for being a drunk lunatic in a bar. Gone are the days a feller can get his wiener frozen solid to the ground without it going viral. Anyways, glad I can be some entertainment and back to making headlines. Gonna go crawl inside a hole and cry myself to sleep now. P.S. Sorry, Mom.
Boy, I kind of hope that we could get some footage of like the dick meat on the ice that's kind of stuck there like that. I mean, that would really make this story a lot more interesting.
Yeah,
They
didn't we
had
get
footage of that?
Didn't we get that when John Wayne Bobbitt wasn't there footage of his penis? Didn't someone snap a photo of it or something?
That's a Drew Lane question. He knows all.
That's
things.
true. That's true. Yes,
This man knows.
he's the Bobbitt whisperer.
Yeah, he like has these people on speed dial. I don't even know if they're still alive anymore. But
All right, let's head over to Florida. We're going to be talking about Florida a lot, as we always do on this program for some reason. I want to introduce you to Jesse Stone. This is Jesse Stone, a 15-year-old boy.
okay,
He just pleaded guilty to the rape of a 91-year-old woman. He has been sentenced to 25 years in prison for both burglary and sexual battery.
wow, look at that hair. That's a.
You think that's the biggest problem here?
Well, he's got to. It's like walks into prison with a sign that says "Rape me." I mean, my God.
Well, yeah, they're not sure what facility he's going to be in, people his own age, or with the adult felons. They're not sure. They haven't decided where he's going to be.
Can you tell me his age again?
So he's 15 years old now. He was 14 at the time of the crime.
Okay.
The incident occurred in the small town of Reddick in Marion County. Deputies said Stone knew his victim as he mowed her lawn. On the night of the attack, he entered her house through an unlocked door, went to her bedroom, put a pillow over her face, and beat her head with his fist as she fought back. Stone's grandmother told the judge, now Stone's mother left when he was 5, so he's being raised by his grandmother.
Okay.
And she revealed that he was watching pornography, including content involving elderly adults, just before the attack. So this guy got all wound up watching porn.
How would Grandma know that? Was she watching it with him?
That's what I was wondering. I'm like, oh, you're letting him do that? First off,
She's
14-year-old?
She's like, it was my own home porno that I showed him. It was a live show. I was in it.
That's what I'm wondering about this. That's a sicko right there. First off, if you can't finish yourself off, this is the way that you get around being convicted of rape.
Right.
Is that you just jerk off instead. And then you're like, yeah, I don't feel like doing this anymore. You take a nap.
Holy shit.
But
God.
Yeah, Stone was running away just minutes after the 91-year-old woman was raped. The grandmother ultimately urged him to fess up to the crime.
So he went back and told Grandma how hot it was.
He told her all the steamy details.
Yes, and she's like, well, I'm going to jack off, and you can watch me, and then you got to tell on yourself.
I think that's how it went down, yes. All right.
Nice Grandma. Jesus Christ. I wonder what she looks like, you know? What Grandma
is that what you're interested in? I know you're into older ladies.
I think that, well, a little. I mean, I'm old. I mean,
I understand.
But, yeah, I'm curious, just more information for us to process our jokes, which are usually subpar to begin with.
By the way these articles are written, very little information is given oftentimes. I complain about it on the show all the time. It's like, why do you even write the article? You don't know anything that's going on. Probably it's written by AI. Who am I kidding?
It didn't even happen. That's actually just
it might not have even happened.
It was like his high school picture. Now he's,
All right. I want to introduce you. We're still in Florida. I want to introduce you to a stripper who lives in Florida. And her name is, tell me how to pronounce this. I'm going to spell it for you. Okay. You might want to write this down. Yeah.
I will.
Caltaeviya. How would you pronounce that?
I would say Caltavia.
This is Caltavia Turner.
Oh.
I'm going to be calling her Turner from here on out. She's 22 years old. She got into a verbal altercation with a 30-year-old female worker at a 7-Eleven, and the women exchanged derogatory comments towards each other, according to this article. Mm-hmm. At one point, Turner became irate and picked up a banana from the cashier counter and threw the banana at the victim's head.
The story was made for Kumia. This is the perfect story for Anthony. God damn it.
She was going to say, ooh, ooh, ah, ah. The airborne fruit struck the employee on the cheekbone and left a minor abrasion. The banana was not seized as evidence. They're like, we got to get that evidence into the freezer. We can't just put it in the regular evidence locker. Turner was arrested Thursday for battery and booked into the county jail on the misdemeanor count. Police records list Turner's employer as Baby Dolls, a Clearwater gentlemen's club located 4 miles from the 7-Eleven outlet.
Okay.
So they actually went through and arrested this woman for throwing a banana.
Yeah.
Banana battery, they call it.
Okay. I know. I don't have really the market cornered on racist jokes, but you can only make racist jokes about this story. So you're going to have to, I can't say racist jokes. It's not really my thing.
We didn't write the story. We weren't there. We didn't tell the woman to grab the banana and throw it. Like, we had nothing to do with any of this stuff. Don't get mad at us.
If you got a lady named Caltavia who's black, who's throwing deadly bananas at someone, I mean, holy fuck. This is Jesus Christ.
No one tell Roseanne Barr about this, okay?
Yeah,
we can't have Roseanne Barr getting more canceled.
This is another show. We can't you can't expect us to perform with black lady throwing bananas story, goddammit. That's not fair.
You know what? I did set you up for failure on this.
Yeah,
I apologize.
Jesus. What the fuck, Karl?
Turner is being held without bond for violating probation in connection with a grand theft conviction in a neighboring county. She stole about $800 worth of merchandise from Walmart. Now, in Florida, that's illegal in Florida.
I didn't know that they sold collard greens at Walmart.
$800 worth of stuff at Walmart. That's a lot of stuff.
Don't laugh at that, Karl.
That's a lot of stuff you'd have to put into your shopping cart and run out with.
Right.
Regarding that felony case, Turner has previously been cited for failing a pretrial intervention program, as well as not performing 75 hours of community service or paying court fines. So this woman has the law going after her. Oh, Eric's got a visitor.
It's my daughter saying goodbye. Say hi, everybody.
Hi.
Bye.
Okay, thanks. Sorry about that.
No problem. We're taking up your time. We appreciate it.
Love you. Bye.
Turner was also recently arrested for resisting and giving cops a false name when they responded to a trespass call at Baby Dolls, at her employer. She was being trespassed there, and then she made up a name, which I would make up a name too. I wouldn't know how to pronounce it if I was her. She was free on $1,000 bond in that case when she was collared for the alleged banana battery. So this is a woman who the police are out for. She's got all of this shit going on, and she still decides to throw a banana at the cashier at 7-Eleven.
She's got the fucking Zumach gene. That's what you do. If
That
you
is
have bad,
that is the Zumach gene. You're right.
bad things are happening in your life, you're still going to do bad things. You're not going to lay low. You're going to do stupid things that get you in trouble. That's part of it.
Yeah, no, you're right. They make a number of bad decisions, and it doesn't end up getting better for them at any point. So I guess when you go to that strip club Baby Dolls, you won't be seeing Miss Turner.
She was pretty cute, though. I have to admit. I mean, she doesn't look that haggard yet. She's only 22, so.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I just want to remind everyone that Eric Zane said this woman is cute.
She is. She's
Look at her.
cute.
Look at her hairline. What is going on there?
Well, I mean,
She's got some
I'm not
problems.
sure. I think she's wearing a wig. Something like
Well,
that.
yeah, I
Needs to
think
be
so too.
adjusted,
It does need to be adjusted.
I like her eyes. She
For
kind of
sure.
looks. I'm kind of into it.
Yeah, she looks like she would murder you. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. BTW Aid says I could fix her. All right, well, hey, it's all you.
Fix her.
I
terrible.
want to introduce you to another young lady that you might find attractive. This is Morgan Allison Creel.
Yeah, in
She's
a
a-
plain Jane kind of way. She's cute.
She's
little,
a Georgia peach.
little too young for me. I like older women myself.
Okay, yeah, she is 32 years old.
Okay.
She's been indicted by a grand jury for second-degree murder after her infant son died from severe burns caused by a hairdryer. Creel called 911 after finding her baby unresponsive. The report said deputies discovered the child had severe burns to his right side while trying to administer CPR. Creel told police that she had been lying down with her baby while using a hairdryer to warm him. She said she fell asleep with it on and woke up with her son unresponsive. She's just trying to warm, forget about blankets. We'll just get the hairdryer on there. That'll do the trick.
Think about that. A hairdryer on someone long enough that they die.
Well, it's an infant, but yeah, that's
Well,
a lot of hair
still.
drying.
I mean, my God.
I've never heard of such a thing before.
Fucking A, what a way to go. Were they able to bring the kid back?
Okay, so no.
Ah, fuck me.
No, the child died, and according to the reports, the weather that day in her town was 68 degrees.
Oh.
This is Georgia. I mean, how cold could this baby be? It's only 68 degrees at the time that this happened. So the grand jury's findings suggest that Creel was under the influence of drugs at the time and had passed out while the hairdryer remained on, exposing her child to the extreme heat. Ah, okay, that's starting to make a little more sense.
Oh my God. That is pretty much a guarantee for some really serious murder in prison for this chick. Oh my God. Some of those women,
Wow.
they have kids. All they want to do is kill somebody like her. And she's white.
She's got to team up with Casey Anthony in
Oh.
prison to start a team of people who don't like their babies very much.
Jesus Christ.
The indictment states that Creed caused cruel and excessive physical and mental pain to her child by leaving the blow dryer running while she was unconscious. Deputies also found drug paraphernalia in Creel's home. Authorities believe her drug use played a major role in the incident. They don't say what drug, though. I'm guessing heroin. She's nodding off.
Yeah. I don't know. We're just so bizarre. God damn it. What a story, Karl. Holy fuck.
Well, a year after this happened, so she was just indicted. A year after this happened, she was arrested again, this time for driving under the influence, after deputies observed her weaving in and out of traffic.
Oh.
This was a year after her son dies, and she's out on bond and she's driving around wasted.
Oh, I thought you
Deputies-
were going to say she like stuffed a hamster in a toaster. Or...
Yeah, she's mild out a little bit. She's cooled down. Deputies attempted to conduct a field sobriety test, but had to stop the test for her safety. She was booked into jail on DUI charges. After the grand jury returned this indictment related to the death of her son, Creel was arrested again on January 24th, just a couple of weeks ago, and booked into the county jail. She is charged with murder in the second degree, cruelty to children in the second degree, and failure to appear. She is currently awaiting trial.
Wow. The fact that she was even out after all of these things that happened in the first place.
Yeah, that's what's going on these days. We find out the creep off has taught me a lot of things, and none of them are good. When Vinny asked me whatever it was 4 years ago or whatever, like, hey, Karl, you want to do this show with me? I should have thought about like, what am I going to learn from reading these stories on a weekly basis? It's probably not going to be great for my soul.
Puro Rezu says innocent. I think because she's mildly attractive.
That yes.
And I understand how that is. When someone has an attractive level, I mean, I think that goes a long way.
As I mentioned, Casey Anthony. free today.
Yeah.
So there you go.
If you are, if you're cute, there's a better chance for you. I like the call to the movie Rain Man, Hot Air Hurt Baby, says Coach Six Stringman. I don't know if you ever saw that one.
I did. It's been a long time.
Okay, all right, never mind.
You just reminded me. We are celebrating a holiday today, and I have not brought it up. It is Super Chat Monday, everyone. Labyrinth Mystic getting in here. Will Zane end the show with the highest super tip? We can make them. I make the rules. It's my show on today.
I'm a pawn. I can be utilized for anything.
Who are these broadcasters? Rules is that Christian has to read the super chat of the highest super chat amount at the end of the show with a sign off. Pinky's Binky, $2. Karl, you confront KB for assaulting Grant. FKB.
Now I watched that. Can I comment on that?
Please, I didn't want to bring it up because I feel like you wouldn't know anything about.
No, I know Grant.
World.
I know KB. I watched it. So what I was hearing Kevin's voice talk to your brother. Is that what I was seeing?
Nobody has the incident recorded.
Oh, okay. I just saw Grant interacting with someone, and I didn't know what that was. Okay.
Apparently, KB lunged at my brother or something, and Stevie Lou had to hold him back, and he was saying that he hates my brother and my brother's F-slur brother.
He's like the nicest person on the planet.
I know. Kevin needs a lot of attention.
My God.
He needs a lot of attention.
I mean, if it were you, I'd understand. But
he did this last year, too, in Atlantic City. My brother was there, and he was screaming at my brother as if he was me.
Poor Grant. He just wants to live his life.
He had a good time. I talked to him. He had a fun weekend.
And your sister-in-law, she's one of the sweetest people on the planet. Don't fuck with Grant, KB.
They just like to have fun. I know.
My God.
Kevin Brennan's got some serious mental problems, and I'm not saying that as a joke or a goof.
Nah, no hyperbole. That guy's fucked up. At least he's got his handsomeness to fall back on. Jesus Christ.
Okay. So now we're back to making jokes. All right. Thank you, Eric.
He's so handsome, KB.
Pinky's Binky, $2. AC was freaking amazing. Will you go next year? No, because the Bills will be in the Super Bowl. So I'll have to go wherever the Super Bowl is being played. The Bills would have put up such a better fucking effort against the Eagles. God damn it. It's so annoying. Pinky's Binky. You talked to Grant regarding KB. VTL and KC went looking for KB. I'm sure VTL wanted to get be a part of that, get some of that rub going. He was very excited. I don't know if you know what Vince the Warrior did, but he paid Ray DeVito $200 or $300, something like that, to do 5 minutes of stand up in his suite. I mean, these are adult men just looking for something to do.
This is all your fault. Do you realize this?
A lot of this is my fault. Yeah.
No,
a lot of this
100% your fault.
Okay.
You did all of this.
You might be onto something there, but it was not my intention. It was not.
I know that, but it's still your fault. And I'm very happy that you have been successful at doing all of this, you asshole.
Yeah, well, thank you, prick.
Yes, it's very good. Very, very good.
Christina's also very cool. Come to AC in 26. Maybe I will. I mean, I prefer to go to things where there's an actual thing going on, like Las Vegas for Hackamania with live podcasts.
Right. You can save money.
Yeah, 10% with the promo code CREEP. Joseph Collins, it's almost like we rehearsed that. Joseph Collins, $5 says, I was just on a parent-teachers meeting for my daughter. She's autistic. That woman is awful. Correct. That's why we bring her to you. That's what we do here. JFSC, Johnny Frado Social Club. Okay, can you tell Shuli to unblock me? Last night I super chatted thanks to Reels for paying Ray to perform in AC, and Frog blocked me and refused to read the chat. Really? Is that true? I'm talking to Shuli later today. We'll be on Point Dabble Point. So I'll bring that up. Maybe they thought you were Vince. I don't know. I don't know why they would do that. All right, let's head over to the UK.
All right.
I want to introduce you to Ian Nash. This is Ian Nash. Looks like a fine British gentleman.
Yeah, like his hair.
He's actually a cyber forensics expert who sold software to the police, Interpol, and the FBI. But he quit his job. And unfortunately, when he turned in his computers back to his company, he grabbed the wrong one. he grabbed one of his personal computers, and they found a hard drive full of child pornography. Oh, boy. Ian Nash was jailed for 15 months and branded a danger to children after officers discovered a library of child pornography on his home PC. The 46-year-old mistakenly handed in a personal hard drive with images on and frantically messaged a colleague pleading him to delete the image. So he realized it after he turned it. He's like, oh, shit, this is the other computer. Fuck!
So he's going to jack off, and he hooks that one up.
Yeah.
And it's like whatever. It's a spreadsheet about work. And he's like, oh, no.
So when he pleaded with the colleague, the guy's like, well, what am I going to find on this thing? So he was suspicious. He looked through and found vile images of youngsters being abused by pedophiles. Oh. Nash was then given a deadline to allow him to surrender himself to police and confess. Officers then seized Nash's mobile phone and a total of 35 other electronic devices and found 1,123 pictures, some including a 12-month-old baby, plus others featuring girls aged between 4 and 6 being SA'd.
I don't know what that is.
That's sexually assaulted.
Oh.
35. I'm trying to clean it up here for YouTube's terms of service. 35 electronic devices.
Yeah, that's the big takeaway here. What the fuck do you need more than a phone and an iPad?
I mean, that seems excessive, right? And also, when I was a kid, you'd have all the stuff that you didn't want your parents finding. You'd put it all in one place. So like they're finding all of the stuff you don't want to find all at once. But I think that that's a better method than putting all your bad stuff on everything.
Right.
Yeah,
so he's got one phone for like 0 to 6 months. Another phone for 6 months to 9 months.
Yeah, he's going through it like it's an encyclopedia. Which value do I want today?
The Dewey Decimal System for devices. Black babies, whatever.
Sentencing him, the judge slammed his crimes as truly horrific and said, it is the demand for this material which stokes and incentivizes the supply of it. These were real children being raped by real men. Okay. When quizzed, Nash complained he only took a sexual interest in children for a brief time in 2013 when his marriage was on the rocks. I'm sure you've gone through relationship issues and you're just like, maybe I'll be in a CP now. Maybe that'll be my new personality.
Yeah. I always marvel at the attempts. Do you remember when the guitar player for The Who got busted with child porno and he announced he's doing it for research purposes? And in England, they said, okay, that's good enough. So I'm surprised they didn't probably because he's not famous enough, take what this guy was offering as an excuse.
Yeah, the UK definitely is more lenient on these kinds of things, which is surprising to me. But so he said that, it was just that one time in 2013, my marriage was on the rocks. But then officers found a poem he had written in 2006 in which he confessed his desires for underage girls. This guy's writing poetry about it.
Wrote a poem about how he loves little girls?
Yeah, that's gay, dude. The court was told images including those of a child aged 12 to 18 months and images of children were located on 7 devices. One file read, hot teen girls are best too. I didn't know there was a sequel. Nash had set up web pages as favorites, including Welcome to Pedo Paradise and the best child porn site ever. He's favoriting these sites.
He's got he wrote a poem called Jacking It in the NICU.
I would read that. That actually sounds pretty good. No, this is funny though. To that point, a document contained altered lyrics to the 1999 hit song Mambo Number 5 by Lou Bega. It was filed under the name Pedo Number 5. So he's writing parody songs about his pedophilia. He's writing poems.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I like girls aged 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5. Like, fuck. Nash was later bailed out, but then subsequently got caught drunk driving and was convicted of weapons offenses. Okay. He was jailed after he pleaded guilty to the charges of possessing, making, taking, and distributing indecent images of children. He was also made to subject to a 10-year sexual harm prevention order and will have to sign on the sex offenders registry for 10 years. His current girlfriend is standing by him.
Oh.
What? Why? Why would you do that?
Jesus Christ.
So I would recommend standing by this guy, but that's her take on it.
Jeez.
I got one more story on here, and then we'll get into Karl's Cop Cam. We're also celebrating Super Chat Monday, I should say.
Super Tip? What the fuck is wrong with you?
I have a thing called Super Tips on WATP and Who Are These Socials. It's a whole other system.
Is that does it have to do with your hair?
Yes. No, it's like a way to give people tips for doing a great job. Fuck you.
All right. No, that's okay. It's okay. You're doing good.
Let's go. Let's head over to Michigan. Let's head over to Eric's home state
Yes.
and meet Brandy Pierce.
Okay.
A 41-year-old woman is behind bars awaiting extradition to Michigan after she allegedly murdered her 9-year-old son and buried him in a shallow grave before fleeing the state with her other son. Detroit police were called to a home in the 1900 block of Woodingham after a landlord discovered a shallow grave in the backyard. Upon arrival, the police were shown the grave where the human foot was sticking out of the ground.
Oh, God.
That's some shoddy work right there.
Oh.
What's even the point,
How could
right?
you possibly leave the foot out? I mean, you tell me you're patting it down with, all right, we're done. No
Yeah,
one
we're good.
noticed
We're
a
good.
foot. Oh,
Cops,
my God.
cops identified the boy as 9-year-old Zamar King III. Detectives later determined that his mother, Brandy Pierce, 41, murdered him on October 24th. The medical examiner in Michigan ruled the child's death as being caused by smothering and compression to the neck. About 2 weeks, so he could have been buried alive. About 2 weeks after the murder, Pierce fled the state and moved to Georgia,
Wait a minute.
where she was arrested on unrelated charges on December 20th.
So 2 weeks, she's in the back. She's like drinking her coffee, looking out the window. There's a foot. And she's
Yeah.
fuck it.
I'll get to it. It's on my list. I'll fix it. I just got to get a chainsaw. Take care
They're
of that.
halfway there. Like, did you remember the foot? Oh, no. Fuck.
The landlord's going to definitely see that. Damn it. So when she was in Georgia, she's in a suburb of Atlanta, a concerned citizen called the police because her 3-year-old boy was alone in her car. And it was in the 40s that day. So police come there. They find the boy. The boy is very cold, but was unharmed, fortunately. But officers noticed there was human feces in the back seat, along with a deflated air mattress. Pierce said she and the boy had been living in the car, and she donated plasma to make money. She was arrested for second-degree child cruelty, and the boy was placed in foster care.
I thought you were going to say Stuttering John had moved in.
That's why there's feces in the back. There's shit in the sheets for some reason. Pierce bonded out of jail, but Georgia authorities arrested her for the murder case on January 10th. She stands accused of first-degree murder, felony murder, first-degree child abuse, tampering with evidence, and concealing the death of an individual. Not well. Not a good job of concealing the death. She's at Cobb County Jail awaiting extradition back to Michigan. Oh, you know what? Speaking of Michigan prisons, I got a call yesterday, again, from Matt Lewinsky, podcast Hitman.
Yes.
And I miss the call every time because I have my phone set that if I don't know your number, it doesn't vibrate or bother me.
And he was the fan of your show who ended up being involved in that murder, and now he's incarcerated.
Yeah, and he still has not gone to trial. And it's been years, and I really want to talk to him. He writes me letters and stuff I get all the time from him, and I tried to set up a meeting with him. I think we can do like a video conference or something. But I just feel bad. I keep missing his phone calls.
Yeah, I wonder why it is taking. I wonder why it's taking so long, and I wonder why you really want to talk to him.
You don't want to talk to a guy who murdered his girlfriend and left her in his basement for 7 months? What do you mean? You don't have questions for him? You wouldn't have any questions for that? That guy doesn't seem interesting to you?
Well, I guess. I mean, I don't know how much he's going to tell you. You think he's going to have like tell you all the shit that he wouldn't talk about when he's on trial?
He looks up to me. I'm his favorite podcaster, of course. Of course he is. What do you mean? Pinky's Binky, this Ian guy with CP used to work for Shuley. This is a different guy. This is a British guy, actually. Shuley's best friend beat this loser by 4,000 pictures. That is true.
Shuley has a buddy who was into that, huh?
The former producer of the Shuley show.
Okay, I did.
Was
hear this
arrested. Yes, was arrested.
I did hear this story.
6,000 images and videos.
All right.
Rocco Orby 2002, $5 says, I guess he was too stingy to buy a P-Touch to put a label on his CP-riddled personal computer. Yeah, there were definitely ways around that. Around
I'm not
turning
sure what
in
that means, but anyway,
your hard
that's
drive.
okay.
Good. Our buddy VTM is here. Ian CP guy is such a loser, only 1,000 pictures. Yep, someone beat you to that. Ebnai, £5. As UK satirical magazine Viz still monthly ask, where's the book you were researching, Pete, of the Who's guitarist? This is worth importing, by the way. Oh, thank you for that. Yeah, it's amazing that they just kind of let him go. It's crazy.
Right. UK. Weird.
Yep.
Really weird.
Stacy Cedar says, show is boring. Talk about AC event. No offense. I wasn't there and Zane wasn't there.
Yeah,
But
it's hard to talk about,
you
Stacey.
can, I was watching Melton break it down with Ray DeVito, and Teamster Tim was there, and Rocco. So you can watch that and get caught up. All right. It's time for my favorite segment of the show.
I can't wait to see Karl's cop cam fight with the cops for no reason. Will you please show me Karl's cop cam? Lose all your rights, ruin your life.
Now, this is a very famous police cam that just surfaced a week ago, less than a week ago, actually, 6 days ago. And it's the first cop cam I've seen that came out immediately. This is all brand new news. The news reports came out, and then this surfaced like the next day. And I was hoping that I would get EZ's first reaction to it, but I guess you've seen this already. This is Michael Jordan's son, Marcus Jordan. And we know Marcus Jordan because he was the one dating Scottie Pippen's ex-wife.
I'm not sure about
Pippen.
that. Are you sure about that? Wasn't there 2 Jordan kids? Or is he definitely the one?
I think he's the one.
Okay. All right. But Scottie Pippen's mom is not in this.
No. He's got a new girlfriend who we'll talk about her too.
Okay.
But this is Scottie Pippen's ex that Marcus was dating. And that had to cause some problems for the relationships between Scottie and Michael, I would imagine.
God.
Longtime teammates.
Holy shit.
She's the one in the white right here.
Okay.
Yeah. You want
All
to
right.
get a little, should I zoom in a little bit more? Are you seeing what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I see.
Picking up what I'm putting down here?
Yes. Marcus is the one. Marcus is the one who dated the
Marcus is a problem. Marcus has been seen like doing coke out in public. He was in like the French Riviera, like some really nice restaurant, just doing blow at his table. And they found him doing that. So he's living a great life. He also, it's a very charmed life. He sells sneakers. Like he has access to all these Nikes and stuff.
like
And then
a Foot Locker or
no, like he owns his own retail location in Orlando.
it's sell like shit that his dad signs and famous people sign them.
Yeah, he's not Al Bundy. That's not what I was describing here.
What if you have access to $1 billion, I mean, honestly, all he has to do is be reasonably normal, and he doesn't have to work a day in his life. And he's doing this. I'm guessing he does this because he has to, not because he wants to.
Well, I disagree.
Yeah,
he drives a very nice car. He's always out on the boat. He's living life pretty well.
Okay.
So I'm sure he wants a little bit of walking around money on top of that. So that's fine. But we're going to join him as police find him on railroad tracks. And they're walking up to him in his car with his girlfriend, Ashley.
Hey, you guys good? Yeah, we're trying to. My car's a little stuck right now.
I see that.
You want to help us?
We're going to try.
Huh?
We're going to try.
What happened?
He thinks he's all He thinks he's all set at that point. Hey, first of all, breaking news. You can see his headlights sideways on the tracks.
Hey, cops, I'm aware of the situation, just so you guys know.
He's like, hey, you won't believe what happened. And then when he says, yeah, we can help, he's like, oh, cool. We're going to be fine, honey. Whoever this hot chick is that he's with. He's thinking at this point that things are great. He's going to get out of this.
I'm wondering if he's the one who called 911, thinking that like the police are just going to come and help him out, and like, all right, on your way, Mr. Jordan. Good, sign an autograph for me. Okay, bye.
Yes, and they're not coming from the way he was driving. For some reason, they're way down the tracks, and you can barely hear Jordan. He gets louder as the cops get closer.
Yeah, but yes, this car, I don't know, he made it pretty far down the railroad track somehow. I'm not sure how he was doing if he was like able to drive on both tracks or something like that, because it obviously went over the side and now he is stuck. It is, like you said, 45-degree angle. It's not going anywhere.
And for him to think that, a couple guys giving it the old, heave ho is going to get the car back on the road is ridiculous. This is going to take a lot of heavy equipment to get this vehicle.
If they can even get it to where this is, it seems like a pretty remote location.
Look at that angle. I mean,
It's
how the
hilarious.
fuck? And in his commentary, he's talking about how this was a mistake. How the fuck can you be so fucked up that you make a right turn on the train tracks?
It hasn't happened to me yet. I'll put it that way.
But how'd you get on the tracks, man? All right, good. Help us try and reverse this thing out.
Well, hang on. You are stuck. Come here. You know the trains come by right now, right?
No, I know. That's why I'm trying to get the fucking matter.
She rolls her window
hear you.
up on him.
So, cop goes to help, and he's at the passenger side.
Before we
Hot
go nowhere,
chick,
dude,
while
you're
the
buried.
cop is trying to help, rolls up the window.
Alright, so how do we get the fuck off the track?
Honestly, I'm trying to figure that out. We notified the Sunrail.
Marcus's attitude right now is just like, yeah, I know what's going on in my very expensive, nice car. Are you going to help me or what? Like,
Right. And
come on.
He knows he's drunk. How the fuck could he be carrying himself like this?
He gets away with everything. He's never
What an
had to deal
entitled
with
little
consequences. Yeah.
I need you guys out of the car because there is a train coming right now.
What the
Alright, so then let me pull up.
You can't move.
You're not going to be able to move it. Just get out of the car.
Let me pull up.
You're buried.
Just let me pull up.
Let me pull up.
Oh yeah, hang on. Let me move this back onto the road.
Doesn't it seem like he's acting like the police put him there? Like, all right, well, how are you going to fix this? What are you going to do now? Because
Yeah.
I'm stuck on these road tracks and a train's coming. So what's up?
Oh my god. Holy
All
shit.
right. So they do not want to get out of the car. Now, I don't believe a train ever came through and totaled this car because you would have heard it at some point. I would
That would have
imagine.
made this a hell of a lot more interesting.
Yes.
It already
definitely.
is interesting. That would have been fantastic if Marcus Jordan has to sit there and watch his stupid car get smashed by a fucking train.
That would have been fun. But they did not want to get out of the car, so they were ordered out of the car.
You want to get hit by a train?
Do you think I want to get hit by a train? No,
that's what I'm
absolutely not.
saying. Get out of the car so we don't get hit.
He doesn't understand rhetorical questions.
All right,
Are you asking me if I
Get out
want
of the
to get hit? Yeah, we really want you to get hit, asshole.
No, you're the one who's an idiot in this situation. Don't act like the cop is being dumb. You're the one sitting on a railroad tracks where a train is coming and not getting out. Listen to the girlfriend here, though. She is as dumb as they come. She might be my type. Listen to this.
car so we don't get hit, so we can get off this thing.
Baby, try to the right.
Baby, try to the right. What if we try to pull up that way? Like, the wheels aren't engaging with the ground. There's no amount of spinning your wheels forward or backwards or turning the steering wheel that's going to change anything.
Put it in low. Put it in low. Is this all-wheel drive? Oh my god.
Let's pop the clutch. We'll get this thing going.
Is there
Get out of the car.
pop the hood? Let's take a look at it.
Let's take a look at the hood.
Get out of the car.
Okay.
I gotta order you guys out. Get out of the car, both of you guys. Come on. Safety
We're getting
first.
out.
Safety first, man.
Of course, safety first. But I mean, I'm trying to get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, but your car's not going
Of course, safety first.
Yeah.
Safety first.
Yeah. Safety first, officer. Right. But I want to get my car out of here because I really like this car and I want to go home with it now.
What is that, by the way? What does it look like to you?
You know what? I don't know. He says it's worth $330,000.
Oh my god.
I don't know what kind of vehicle. I should have looked that up.
She's a smoke show, by the way.
Oh my gosh, yes, she is. So this is him talking about how like there's a bunch of us guys here. Let's just push this thing out of here.
This is bad.
Whoops. Idiot. He almost fell.
You see what I'm saying?
I mean,
That's
see
what I
it.
said. It ain't going nowhere. We can't help
I
you out
see
with that. We got the Sunrail. We're notifying them to see if they'll stop, but they got one coming right from Sanford, and it's.
I mean, I feel like we got 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 of us guys. We can push this motherfucker. Right?
Yes. He's 3,000 pounds.
My concern is us. Okay.
Yeah, but I'll push
Right.
Okay. That's the concern. All right.
I mean, the concern is this $300,000 vehicle. I would like to just like push the shit out the way.
Let's start trying.
So the girlfriend's just like, yeah, let's just pick the thing up and move it off the tracks. Let's go.
I think secretly
You guys are waiting for her.
the cops they're stalling to see this thing get hit.
Oh
You
my
know?
gosh. That's what I would have done too.
Yeah, I would have acted like I was calling. Yeah, I just talked to Casey Jones, a conductor, and he's hard to get a hold of. You know?
Right. Yeah. We'll have to wait here and make sure we can get in touch with them. Now,
shit.
this Ashley Stevenson, I want to draw your attention that Marcus Jordan definitely has a type.
That's her. That's the chick.
This is her.
Oh my God, looks like she could move the car with her ass and tits alone.
It's wild,
Jesus
right?
Christ. Oh my God.
I thought you'd enjoy that. All right. So
It's the type of I'm amazed. That's like as crazy as like two fat guys on mini bikes.
I know it's hard to comprehend.
that ass.
These are nothing's real here, right?
What? That is some power. Holy fuck.
Nothing here is real.
All right.
Oh, look at people are trying to fuck with her by mentioning
At Laura.
Mrs. Pippin.
Mrs. Pippin.
It's fucked up. Oh man, people are a problem. So this is where we have to start dropping names, obviously, because the police are not cooperating at all. They're not even helping him push his car to safety.
Bro, I'm Marcus Jordan. I'm Michael Jordan's son. I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm just trying to get home, and I made a wrong turn. Okay? And clearly, we would just like to get our car off of the fucking train track.
Like,
What part is you not
happens-
understanding?
Like this happens to everybody, you know?
Oh my gosh, you're right. It's like in National Lampoon's Vacation, where he drives, off of that road that hasn't been constructed yet,
Right.
and he's like, "Well, people probably do this. I don't know, 5 or 6 times a day. I'm sure a crew will be around here at any time now checking on us."
Yes. He has that mentality. And he also, since the cop is like making this, he was putting his hands on him to check him for weapons. So Marcus is thinking that this is happening because he's black, but it's
Right.
not. It's because he's drunk.
Guys, maybe you didn't hear Michael Jordan's son. Did you ever see when he took off from the free throw line and
Doesn't
dunked
have
it?
any weight these days. It's too long ago. That's like saying, "Hey, I'm Bart Starr's my dad, man."
Well, I don't agree with that,
Hey,
but
man.
he'd have better luck if it was like Shaquille O'Neal's son, because they are in Orlando, Florida.
Well, yeah.
There's not a lot of Bulls fans around here.
Not a whole generation has come and gone since
That's true.
Since Michael Jordan was the thing. I don't think he has as much pull that this guy thinks he does.
I don't know if I agree with that. Jordan is still legendary. Like, everyone still wears his sneakers. There was just that documentary series that came out last
But
year.
I just don't think. I think if you're going to drop someone's name, it has to be impressive as fuck.
Okay.
Okay,
Well,
so there's only a handful of people that can pull that off.
yeah. Well,
I
the
just don't
police,
think Michael Jordan's one of them right anymore.
the police do not care, and it appears that Marcus has been drinking, and they pointed out he disagrees.
But that's why I had to get you out of the car, okay? Because I hear spinning tires, I hear slurred speech from you. You're driving on train tracks.
I'm
you're
not
stuck.
slurring anything, and I'm
I'm not
I'm letting you know.
stirring
I have
anything.
concerns. Okay?
well.
For
I
your level
appre- I
of
appreciate
impairment
that.
Driving a vehicle, I can't let you back behind the car and drive a vehicle.
I appreciate your concerns.
Yeah, I don't want.
But
you to get
I
hurt.
am not inebriated. I'm not anything that cannot drive home.
He looks older than Michael Jordan.
thing is-
He does.
I'm not familiar with this area. I made a
Or
right.
railroad tracks. I've never seen
I
them.
thought I was making a right onto the highway. I made a right onto the fucking train track.
Now, we mentioned earlier that I've never made a right on a railroad tracks before, but I have to give Marcus this. There's never any signage or anything to warn you that there's railroad tracks.
You don't need signage. There's
it looks
railroad
like-
tracks.
It looks like a freeway entrance.
No,
There's nothing but signage that says railroad tracks with flashing lights. There's no way you could just turn onto a railroad track by mistake. It can't happen. You have to be blackout drunk to do that.
holy shit. Or never mind.
So after this, they explained that they're going to have to read him his rights and get him a sobriety test here. And he's still just like, yeah, but okay, you can read my rights and everything, but can we just push the car off this thing so it doesn't get totaled? They're like, it's not going to happen. There's nothing that we can do about that. This is more of Marcus proving that he is drunk.
I mean, I apologize. The last thing I wanted to do was put my car on the tracks. Obviously, it's a $330,000 car. Why would I want to be on the tracks?
Now, I want to point out, because you've watched this before, Eric, at no time do the police say, why did you put your car on the railroad tracks? Why would you do that? It's a dumb place to put your car. They weren't accusing him of doing that on purpose.
Right.
So he's just like, the least thing I want to do is leave my car on railroad tracks. All right, buddy. I'm sure you're very sober right there.
You're making good points that you didn't mean to do this because you're bomb.
Right. Well, this exchange right here is hilarious because he's admitting that he's had some cocktails at dinner. And so the police want to know, like, well, how many drinks have you had? And this is a very funny back and forth.
This is when they always incriminate themselves. It's outstanding, police.
Yep.
You just let them talk.
How much did you have to drink?
A little bit. Under the legal limit.
Okay. What's the legal limit?
What is it, 0.08 or something
0.08,
like that?
okay.
Yeah.
So how many drinks is a 0.08?
I know, man. I'm not.
That's what I was asking.
I'm not a scientist.
So that's why I'm asking how much you had to drink. I know you said under the legal limit.
I love that he goes, I'm not a scientist. How many drinks does he get to 0.08? What do I got to go to school for, 8 years to figure that out? Come on, man. The fuck would I know?
Am I the only one who's annoyed at how patient these cops are?
Dude,
I mean,
we watch cop cams every week, and I always comment on the fact that they're way too patient with these assholes.
yeah.
Way too patient.
He should have been tased 15 minutes ago.
Yes.
10, 20, how many?
I know that I'm under the legal limit.
So he insists he's under the legal limit, and the guy goes, okay, what is that? 0.08. Very good. So how many drinks is that? I have no idea. So how can you say you're under the legal limit? Because I'm Marcus Jordan. Maybe you didn't hear me when I said Jordan. See my sneakers? They have my name on them.
So he's smart enough to not say how many drinks he's had.
Well, that's true. You don't want to ever say that.
I'm guessing one way or another, they're going to find out either through field sobriety or blood test how drunk he is.
I got hit by, what do you call it when you're going through and they have the traffic stop thing, the sobriety checkpoint. Yeah, sobriety checkpoint. And I was coming from a bar, and the police asked me if I had been drinking, and I said yes. And they said, how much did you drink? I said I had 2 beers. And the cop goes, what kind of beer? And I went, it was Miller. Don't know why you asked me that. Anyway, long story short, I blew into a breathalyzer and I was under the legal limit, so I was okay.
Oh, I bet you were shitting, man.
I certainly was, dude. That would have sucked.
Oh.
That would have really sucked.
Do you ever watch those videos on Audit the Audit where they don't answer questions? Like these motorists who know the law.
Oh yeah, we watched those too. Yep.
Oh my God,
sovereign
I could never
citizens.
Do that. I could never do that. I'm always impressed by how
fucking idiots
ballsy they are with those cops.
It never goes well though.
Oh,
it just irritates them.
I saw one at a checkpoint where a guy was like, "I want you to know that I'm answering no questions," and then it worked.
Oh, you have seen it actually work, huh?
Yeah, actually worked. Actually worked.
Neelax44, if you think Michael Jordan is not a big name, you're dumber than Stunt Joe. You can't be serious. I know. I'm trying to talk some sense into this guy.
No, you fucking moron. Did you hear what I said? Obviously, it doesn't matter to these cops.
He doesn't know Saquon Barkley. He doesn't know Michael Jordan. I mean,
you said Saquon Barkley.
Oh, my. And now he's trying to pretend I did it. This guy, I'm trying to educate him, all right? There's only so much I can do.
No, I'm totally
Eric
serious.
Zanefeller.
Idiot. It's not that big of a deal anymore. So that's all I'm saying. It obviously didn't work. This guy's sitting there holding his dick in his hand. So
let me calm you down. Megan D says, "Hi, Easy."
I love Megan. She's one of my audience members I brought over here.
Oh, that's beautiful. Thank you, Megan. Thank you for being here.
Sweet.
I knew that would calm you down. All right, so Marcus now is doing field sobriety tests. He's not doing well. The first one is the look at my finger one. We just got to follow the finger with your eyes. Mm-hmm. He has a hard time with this one.
I am.
Then why are you looking at me? No, I want you to
because I see you with your finger when your finger stops.
So just keep your eyes on.
Marcus thinks you only have to look at it for a second.
Yeah. I did look at your finger. It's still over there. I know where it is. I saw where you put it. This guy's making eye contact with the police officer.
Yeah, I know it's there. He's literally talking his way out of it. He's outsmarting the cops. Follow my finger. I did already.
Yep. I could pick it out of a lineup right now if he wanted me to. So they're going to lay down the line, and he's going to have to walk across this line. He wants to make sure he's wearing the right footwear for some reason to do this.
All right, so we're going to grab some tape and have you walk on the line, okay? Do you feel comfortable in those shoes? You able to walk by them?
I'm comfortable as fuck.
Pretty relaxed.
Yeah, I feel great.
Yeah, of course. He's high as a kite. Of course he feels great. Of course he's comfortable.
By the way, I see the Jordans. Those are Jordans, definitely.
Oh, yeah. I like that he says, are you comfortable in those shoes? It's almost interesting to say that because he has very big shoes to fill, metaphorically.
Yeah.
His dad's a legend, and to have his name on his shoes. He's like, you comfortable
Yeah.
in those shoes? Like, yeah, man, I belong in these. Like, do you though? Because I saw your stats in college. They weren't great.
He did play ball at one point, this guy?
He did, yeah.
Okay.
He bounced around a little bit, played some college ball. He wasn't very good. But he starts getting cocky during this field sobriety test.
No. So then here's the turn. And then I'm going 9 back, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh, he's
7,
crushing it.
8, 9. All right. Come on, man.
That's his from the foul line moment.
Right. I know. It was very impressive. He called his shot. He did it. He made it all happen.
Right. More people have seen this guy in that clip right there than his entire basketball career.
That is true. And it continues to grow. I think it would be funny, though, if the cop had handed him a basketball and just goes, okay, I need a 360 dunk on this hoop, and then we'll let you go. Give him something challenging to do. He can walk a line, no problem.
Can you imagine if you hear one of those cops say that joke? How do you stop 5 black guys from raping a chick?
I thought you said you weren't going to have these jokes today, Eric.
I mean, I didn't say it. I mean, I said,
It's
can
true.
you imagine if you heard that
Right. All right. Well, immediately after he's all cocky and he can walk a line, they go, okay, I need you to stand on 1 foot for 30 seconds and keep your arms down on your side. This does not go well.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Keep your arms
6,
down by your side.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Look at what?
Guys, we're done in 20 seconds.
You want me to look at my foot?
Yeah, we need to start. Sit down.
All right, so should we restart?
No, we can go ahead and stop.
I don't think the cop ever told him to count either. I think the cop said, I'm going to have you stand on 1 foot for 30 seconds. And the cop had his watch out. It was timing
Okay.
it.
So he was multitasking. He was
Yes.
actually doing more than what the assignment was.
Well, fair enough. Yeah. Well, can you count backwards from 30 and stare at your foot?
I mean, you asked
That'd be
me
my
to just stand on
question.
1 foot. Not only I'm a timekeeper too.
Well, he fell down a couple times, as we just saw. And so they're about done with this.
Why?
That was 30 seconds. I told you it was a 30 second exercise.
But
Scale from 0 to 10, 0 to completely sober, 10 being falling down drunk. Where would you put yourself at?
where would I put myself at? 3.
3?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
We're in the car now, by the way.
They've walked pretty far away from the car.
Now they're arrested.
Yeah, cuffs are coming on. So, he's like, all right, scale of 1 to 10. 10 being falling down drunk. How are you? And he's like a 3. And he's like, any answer between 2 and 9 was going to get you cuffed.
Is that? And he said that?
No, I'm just thinking, like don't incriminate yourself. Like you were saying earlier, like don't mention you had cocktails at dinner. Don't throw out a number that's somewhere in the realm of I've been drinking.
Right.
0 is the answer to that question.
Right. Just lie. And
Right.
So I guess I'm curious, why do they even do these dumb tests? I mean, it's
I
not
know.
like the 1 foot and the walking is, I mean, that didn't help or hurt anything. I guess it could only hurt you. They know he's drunk. Just arrest him, or just arrest him and get him out of there.
Well, they have to put it in the paperwork that he failed this test and that test. So I get it as far as covering their asses.
Yeah.
But Marcus is now feeling quite disrespected by these gentlemen.
talk about your license to see where your level of intoxication.
Man, if this is how y'all want to treat me, then I mean, play that game.
Just letting you know the information. You're not treating me bad.
You're disrespecting me.
Come on, hold this for me.
To a small degree, you guys are disrespecting me.
To a small
what?
degree, you
Yeah.
guys are disrespecting me. It's like, okay, doesn't
So
sound too
what?
bad.
Yeah, I mean,
Cool.
seriously, if I'm super disrespecting you, it still isn't going to change anything. But I'm only slightly disrespecting you. All right, I guess something to work on. We'll improve next time we arrest you.
I got to say, whatever Marcus is on, it's good. It's working for him because his demeanor when they showed up, just like, hey guys, you're here. Cool. Help me get my car off this thing. And the girlfriend's laughing and giggling. Isn't this funny? And even up to this point, he's just like, all right, you guys are being a little bit mean now. I just want to point out, you guys could be a little bit cooler if you wanted to be.
It's a good. Yeah, you're lucky your neck's not beneath our knee. Shut up and get in the car.
So this is the last clip I have. It's a little bit longer. We can pause it along the way. But he starts getting very upset with the searching of him, which I think is because he has cocaine on him, on his person.
Oh, I didn't know that.
You don't see it in the video, but it was reported on by all of the outlets that they found a bag of cocaine on him and that he was singing in the cruiser on the way back to the precinct. They don't play that part of the video either, unfortunately, because they just have the one cop's body cam. So I don't think he was the one driving him.
So he actually spoke of this.
No, I only read it in the articles.
Okay, gotcha.
They're reporting about it.
I pull all this shit off. You want to see my dick and you want to check under my nuts too?
No, not really.
Go ahead.
really
I feel like you might.
That sounds like me at TSA. I swear to God, Eric, every time I get pulled out, they have to touch my dick and balls. Every fucking time at TSA. I'm so used to it now. I'm like, all right, yeah. Who wants to touch my dick today?
So
Here
through
we
the
go.
pants or under the pants or in the pants?
They don't go under my, no, they don't reach their hand into my, into my underpants. No. You have to take me on a date for that.
Be.
No, not
I
really.
feel like you might be.
Where is that?
I don't know. The way you fucking searching.
Well, we gotta search everybody's thing.
Nah, you can check under there. You can check under there. It ain't shit. It's just a big dick and some big balls, bro. Yeah, receipts for shit I paid.
Does he work for Elon Musk? Big balls? I've heard about this guy.
Yeah, just a big dick and big balls. All right. And what happened to Chicky Poo? Where the hell is she at? Jesus Christ.
Yeah, she's been real quiet.
For in the city. Like, what the fuck? Really?
These are professional cops.
Really?
Because I'd be asking questions about what was it like being the son of Michael Jordan?
Yeah.
Did Dad ever bring home a mistress? You know, did you
Right.
ever have to wait with the pit boss at the casino when your dad was losing millions?
Yeah, that's what I want to know. How much money did he lose one day in the casino? What was his record for that? And did he beat the shit out of you afterwards?
I mean, y'all are doing the most right now.
I would pause and say, look, dude, if you can tell me the truth about whether or not your dad gambled on basketball and that's why he had to go into the play minor league baseball, we might let you go and help you get your
Right.
fucking car off the tracks.
Yes. How much does he regret putting on a Wizards jersey? That'd be my question.
Always do.
I didn't do anything, man. I made a wrong.
You're arrested for who you are.
But I'm not drunk.
All right, take a seat.
Number one.
Well, my opinion is different.
Yeah, I know. I get
Hey,
that.
come this
I
way.
get
Take a
that.
seat in
Hold
the
on,
car.
wait, sir. Wait.
I'm playing right now to go sit down.
I'm having a conversation.
Sit down.
Gonna
sit
get the
down,
flashlight in a
sit
minute.
car.
Hang on. One question. You can ask me one question, I'll answer it, and then I want you to sit down. What's up?
I just want to understand why y'all are treating me as if I did something fucking criminal.
Because I think you have driving under the influence.
But I'm not.
Your car is stuck on railroad tracks, just back the other way. What do you mean?
I
You've
wish
done
we
nothing.
we could get a follow-up when these people sober up and they
Yeah.
realize, oh no.
Yeah.
And just to get that type of like, I don't know, just to kind of complete the story. That should be part of the punishment.
He should have to watch this video with commentary like we're
Right.
doing right now.
Yeah, you should.
That's what I want to see.
Because
He'd be like, damn, my girl's looking fine this night. Shit. I was going to fuck the shit out of her too. God damn it. Blue balls. Not only are my balls big, they're blue. Fuck.
So I've answered your question. Now please sit down and I'll answer more questions. Please sit down.
I got nothing else for you, bro.
All right.
Hold on.
I'm
Can
gonna
I,
check
can
your
I,
shoes,
can
sir.
I sit down? Yo,
Hey.
Sit down.
Oh, here we go.
Yo, chill the fuck out, bro. You chill out. Hold on.
You chill out.
Stop picking.
Yo, can I
Okay,
ask
that's
my
all.
girlfriend a
Everything we
question?
just saw. The cops are sued. They're all fired.
Oh yeah, for
He's
sure.
going to go free, and he's going to wind up with $500 million. You just saw that. Holy fuck.
Every taxpayer in this town is going to have a debt to Marcus Jordan.
They're
for the
going
rest
to
of
be
their
marching
lives.
in the street now after he escorted him into the car.
Relax.
Sit down.
Relax.
Feet in the car.
Relax. Can I ask my girlfriend a question or no?
Feet in the car. Put your feet in the car.
I got it right
Oh,
behind you.
wow. Okay. All right. What's your name?
Officer Marino, badge number
What's it?
183.
The man was charged with DUI, resisting arrest, and drug possession.
Yeah, it does say drug possession there, but you don't
Okay.
see it in the video. So I hope more comes out. But this is an entitled asshole that, I mean, he was respectful for the most part. He seemed to be having a good time with it for the most part. But he was certainly on something.
Just a lot going there, you know. I mean, this is embarrassing.
Labyrinth Mystic, $2 says, should a been a Kumia episode. Zane, see you Tuesday.
Oh, thank you. Look forward to you being there.
That's right. Tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern time, tune in to the Who Are These Podcasts YouTube channel, and you can watch Easy, Eric Zane, and Christian Blatt on Who Are These Broadcasters.
Yeah,
I'm
we're
sure there'll
gonna
be a
go
lot
over-
of Super Bowl
Yeah.
coverage.
Kendrick Lamar. Did you watch that? Did you see
I
the
watched
halftime
your
show?
halftime show. I didn't watch his halftime show. How was it?
I had to go back and watch it, and there was a lot that happened there that we got to discuss. Holy fucking shit.
I honestly haven't watched it. Like, what kind of stuff happened?
Nothing. It was horrible.
Okay.
It was a huge pile of shit.
I was going to say, I looked over the TV a couple of times, and I'm like, I don't know what any of this is. I don't understand it.
Oh,
Okay.
fucking dumb.
Jay-Z's killing it, though, ever since he took over the halftime show, isn't he? It's been nothing but brilliant performances.
Jesus.
People should also check out the Eric Zane show.
Oh, yeah. Whatever. It's okay.
It's over on Twitch. Tell the people where to find you.
Twitch.tv/Eric Zane Live or at Eric Zane Live when you download the Twitch app. Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. Eastern, 9 a.m. on Friday. So a Monday through Friday show. And it's just me and the dogs and you for a couple hours every day.
Beautiful. Well, Eric, thank you so much for filling in for a vacationing Vinny Paulino today.
Where's
We'll
he
be
going?
back.
Where did he?
He's down
taking a staycation, or is he going far away?
He's down in Miami.
All right.
He's made this a new tradition where he goes to Miami so he doesn't have to be reminded that his Dolphins are yet again not in the Super Bowl.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I know he loves those Dolphins. Well, all right. I was
does.
glad to be here. I appreciate being asked. Are you kidding me?
Fuck yeah, man. Yeah, fantastic job. Art Vandelay wants to know Point Dabble Point today. Yes, over on Shuli's channel, TSN. I'll be on Point Dabble Point today talking about the latest news in Stuttering John and the Creep Off. We will do a bonus show, just me and producer Chris this Friday. So if you're on our Patreon or YouTube member, you can watch that at noon on Friday. We'll be watching another episode of Thunder in Paradise. Looking forward
How many
to that.
days a week do you podcast? 6 or 7?
6. I don't usually podcast on Sundays.
The Lord's Day, you go to mass, don't you?
I don't. I watch football. And then I don't know if you go through this, when I go through the post-football Sunday depression, those first couple Sundays, you're just like, oh, there's nothing on. There's no football on today.
Well, the last 2 years are the first 2 years in forever that I've been like pissed because the Lions had a chance to be better than they should have been. So this is all new. You go through this every year because your teams, for the most part, for the last foreseeable memory, have been very good. So
Yeah.
you have to put up with that shit now. And now I do too. But I don't know for how long. It might be over now. Who knows?
Oh, stop it. You have a great organization. And man, did they lay a fucking egg against the Washington
Did you
guys.
see that Kevin O'Connell got the fucking coach of the year over Dan Quinn and Dan Campbell?
That doesn't make
Quinn,
any, doesn't make any sense.
No, I mean, fucking A. Campbell beat the shit out of the Vikes twice, and Quinn beat the shit out of Campbell in the playoffs first year. Rookie quarterback. How the fuck could you not make it Dan Quinn?
All right. Well, you make a compelling argument, but I'm just happy that Josh Allen was the MVP.
I love Josh Allen.
Of the league.
I love
That was
everything
awesome.
about Josh Allen.
Yes, I went to the game when they played in Detroit. I went there with my buddy Drew and my brother Grant, and that was one of the best games I've ever seen. Like Josh Allen was on fire in that game.
Yeah, I knew we
Fantastic.
were going to lose that as soon as just he's huge. Everything was a positive play. That son of a bitch.
Well, it's not Detroit's fault. They lost too many key defensive players.
Whatever.
Really
I could talk all
issue.
day about this with you, Karl. I really could.
People love it when we talk football on the creep off. I got to tell you, we never get notes from people saying stop talking about football.
Do they
or anything
really?
like that.
Well, they can
Oh, yeah.
suck my cock because I don't get a chance to talk to anybody about this. So fuck you.
Yeah, he has to talk to himself for hours a day. You just heard him promoted on here.
Yes.
How fun could that be? Eric, you're the best, buddy. Get out of here.
Okay.
So good to see you. TheCreepOff.com is where you want to go for all things The Creep Off. We'll be back with a regular episode next Monday at 1 p.m. Eastern.
It's the Creep Off.